Alright, it's now time for us to work on the front end of the website. We've spent the past, minutes or so working on the back end. So now that we've took some settings there, let's, work on the front end. And before we do that, there's one more thing that we need to finish up first. And you have to go to extensions, plugin manager. Now there's certain plugins that allows this site to work properly, but right now they have not been enabled, so we need to go on the back end and enable those plugins. So go to select status, click enable, go to select type, click community. I'm sorry, go to disable, change that to okay. Now these are all the extensions, these are the plugins that are part of the community that are supposed to make it work, but for whatever reason, they have not been enabled yet, and that's okay. So what we want to do is we want to go through groups. Alright, so you want to click the check all, and you want to click check in. You want to click enable. So once you click the check all, you want to click enable. So that will allow for some stuff to work right on the front end. So once you've done that, alright, you're now ready to log in. So I'm just going to log in to the front end with the username and the password. Alright, once I log in, then you have this, the profile section here where you can be able to update your status, add photo, video, or create an event. So let's just start off by, updating the status. Update, and then click on share. And if you notice, it shows up here, and people can either like, comment on it, or you can delete it. Only you can't delete your status updates. And if you notice here, people can also share your profile. So when I click on the share, they can send it to someone's email and send a message, or they can, share it on Facebook, Delicious Dig, other social networks here, which is another really great feature. Or they can send it to LinkedIn. Cancel. They can also like your your page, and you get to see every time someone likes your page, that number is going to change. And also every time someone views your page, this number right here too is also going to change, so that they see how many likes that you have. And then you can click on the option, you can change your avatar. So let me change the avatar. Before doing that, let me go to Alright, I was going to do something else, but I'll come back to that later. So let's go to options, change avatar. I'm going to upload something from just going to grab one of the pictures that I have here. I'm just going to grab that one. Alright, it's saying the minimum size is 160 by 160. So I won't take that particular size because it's too. Yep, 120 by 120. So I just pick this one here. Alright, once you pick something that's the right size, then you can be able to, when you click on it, you can be able to crop. Okay, let's click save and see how that comes out. Alright, so if you notice, it's slightly over to the left. Okay, well, this is shown over to the left, and the way that you solve that is you just let me just remove it. Alright, so it's gone. Now, just to make it simple, you just upload it, and then just save. And when you do that, it shows the whole picture, so you don't have a part of it that's cut out. And then you can check out the About Me. Once you click on it, it pulls a drop down. And then you can also see the photos, the videos, in which we're going to add some more photos and videos and create group and events later. But overall, this is what it looks like. And you can also change your profile video. You can also edit your profile. Let's go to edit. Alright, and this is showing this error here. We're going to fix that error by installing the Container Groups plugin. So you can edit your contact information. And remember in the back end where we create the type of business. Now this is showing up on this end because there's an admin account, so all the profile types will show up. And you can pick and choose if this is public, if that's for site members, if that's for friends, or if that's for you only. And then overall, so this is what your profile looks like. You could also edit your privacy. You can edit to 1, 2, 3, 4 different types for your friends, your photos, your videos, and your groups. So that's one of the great things about this is it allows you to be able to edit your profile, so that way you give only people that you want to have access or permission to it can. And then of course your preferences, for your activity stream. And then you have here your profile URL. This is your profile page. You can change that. And every time that's once you change this, you can give someone that link. So whatever the website is going to be that website. And then in addition to this, right now, because there's a demo stuff and a whole bunch of stuff here, that's why it's this extensive. But if you have something just your website.com and then / whatever the person's username is, so I'm just gonna leave that. And then privacy settings, you have the email notifications you get to choose, and then user blacklist. Alright, so that's pretty much the overview for the profiles part. Let's take a look at the other tabs. You have the friends. If you have any friends, it's going to show your friends here. But because I don't have any right now, I don't have anyone showing up. You can do invite your friends. You click on invite. This is coming from whatever email that's in the system. That's where it's going to come from. You can put in 2. You can enter multiple emails with with a comma, and you can type in your message. And once you click send invite, they'll receive that, And then if you have any requests that are currently, that you've sent out, they're going to show here. And if you have any pending request that requires your approval, once you click on it, it takes you to that part as well. And for the groups, you can be able to create groups. Let's go ahead and create a group. Group 1. Now you can set this group as private or set as public. I'm just gonna leave this group as public. That's for group 1. And then what category? Just gonna leave this for business. How many albums can I have there? Enable photo sharing. Allow members to upload photos and create albums. Yes. Enable video sharing. Allow. Yes. So I'm just gonna allow. You can also enable file sharing. Alright, so once I've done that, create group. So there I have my first group. Let me upload a new avatar for this group. So I'm just going to click on upload avatar. Choose. I'm just going to pick a random picture. And once I've done that, upload. Alright, so here's my groups page. And it gives you can share the group as well. You can invite friends to join the group. I don't have any friends at the moment, so I can invite anyone. But you can invite friends to join the group. Alright, let's go ahead and create another group. Group 2. So the automotive, just internet. Yes. Create group. Upload avatar. Alright, let's create one more group. Just load automotives. Upload the avatar. I'm just gonna grab some random stuff here. Alright, so we've created 3 groups right now. And when we go to the home, so this is what the page looks like when you're logged in. So these are the 3 groups that we just created. Everything looks, nice and clean. Alright, so next let's add photos. At first we have to create a photo album. One location, I'm not gonna put a location there. Now who can see this? Do I want to set this to public, site members only, or I'm just gonna leave that to public for now. Create. So I don't have any photos on there yet. Let me upload. And when you upload it, and ask you where do you want to upload this particular folder to. So there, I'm going to drag some files. You can add multiple files for that particular one. Okay, just grab that. Alright, so I have some of those there that I want to add to. Just start upload and give it a moment to upload everything. So once you've uploaded it, you can also see the photos that were uploaded. And then you can view, add more photos, so you can view album. So let's just view it. And you can be able to see that. And the remove, only you are going to, whoever upload the photos is the only person that will see that remove button. So when you're viewing the photos now, you have this nice slide. You know, of course, with bigger pictures, then it looks so much more. And then, you know, you get a stats of how many people view this particular. If you want to tag yourself or tag someone else in there, if you want to click like, it shows, you know, the like button there. You can set this as the cover for the photos as well. So let me go to back to album. And people, you know, people can also leave comments. They can leave comments for, you know, those photos. They can leave comments for the group or for each individual picture. So let me add, now let's add some videos. Alright, add. Now you can add videos from any one of these providers here, from YouTube to Yahoo, MySpace to Flickr to Dailymotion, Vimeo. Alright, so I'm just going to grab a couple videos, a few videos from my YouTube channel here. And let's see here. I'm just going to grab this one. So all I have to do is just to copy the URL for this. Matter of fact, let me go to my channel, video manager. Alright, how to create, oops. So I'm going to grab this one. All you have to grab is just the video URL. So all I'm doing is I'm just grabbing this. I'm just copying that, pasting it, choose the category, select who can see this, leave it a public, link video. Give it a moment, and there you have it. It pulls the video description, the length, and everything else there. So I'm just gonna grab a few more. And that's the amazing thing about this, is that once you configure and set everything up, then adding things from that point on is very, very simple. So let's add a few more videos here.
Hello, my name.
Alright, let's add one more. Alright, so I've just added 3 videos. Alright, let me just add one more because I like that equal. Alright, let me see what else. Grab something here. Alright, so one more addition, and that should be it for this, the video part. Alright, so that's added 4 videos. Now you click on it just to get a feel for what it looks like. You also get the chance to see the the number of views there, and it was uploaded by you see the username, the category, the date, and right at the corner at the bottom right here is going to show more videos from this particular user and the video description. So you don't have to type anything, you just have to grab the video URL, and once you put that there, everything else automatically generates by itself. So you have more videos from this particular user here, whoever, and remember to on the back end when we change the video size, this is what the new video size is. If you wanted to change this a little bit more, then you can. Let's see. Oops, logged out. Alright, this is the video size. Let's see, 800 by 600. See what that looks like. Alright, so once you change whatever size that you change that to, that's what's gonna show up on the front end. So I'm just gonna leave this at 640 by 360. I think that looks so much better. And then now, lastly, let's create some events. So go to events, create event, first event, alright, what type of event? Birthday, location, New Jersey, what start date? The 18th. What time? 12 a.m. What's the end time? The 19th. Is it an all day? You have the option to select if it's an all day, then the system automatically just shifts that time for you. So I'll just leave it from 12 a.m. and you can set the number of seats that you want for this particular one. So I'm just going to set it 10, and you can also allow guests to invite other people. So I check through to make sure. You can set it as private or leave it as public. Alright, create event. And once again, once you create the event, people can be able to select here if they want to attend this event, and it shows you how many number of attendees are going for that particular event. They can also share the event, and as you see here, this has the Google Maps, New Jersey, USA. So once you click on it, it shows you can be able to see the Google Maps right there. So that's one of the cool thing too about it. Alright, so that's created. Let's create another event. Second event. And let's just put in description. Let's put this for general. California. This an all day. Ends the 20th. Starts. How many seats for this? 40. Allow guests to invite. And this is really awesome because when you create an event, it encourages other people to invite people to be part of it. And you can also change the cover for this. You click change cover, you can be able to upload or use a cover from your uploaded pictures on your album. So once you type in the number, it says 39 to 40, so there are 39 spots left, one attendee, and it shows the Google Maps for that particular event. And then if you have new messages, this is where you can see the messages. When you click on show all, and you can also send, write. You can be able to write, people and their names and put in the subject here. Your friends that are part of, your network. Alright, so now we've gone through those, how to be able to manage the front end. Next, we have to, take that error part there. So to remove that, let's go to extension manager. All we have to do is just install this component called Kanina, and that error should, disappear. So just gonna grab it. I'll just right there, upload and install. Alright, give it a few moments to run through and get everything set up. Alright, once you see that, click finish. And this is the form that is also connected with the site. So next you just click on, you can just refresh the page, and you notice that error has disappeared. So now when someone comes to this page, what they see is, this is what it looks like now. And if I want to, to be able to log out, let me log out here. So when I log out, when people come to the site, this is what they're going to see. And if someone wanted to create an account, they can just click this. Alright, join now, it's free. Alright, so they're just gonna put in their name, demo user. I'm just gonna put in demo. Alright, that already exists. Password. And it lets you know too the strength of that particular password. And remember in the back end where we created the user terms, a person can proceed on from this point if they don't accept the terms and conditions, and they can click on that, and this is going to pull up a pop-up so they can read the terms and condition. And then once they check it, they can click on next. Okay, now it's saying that the captcha does not match, and yet you don't see anything. So I know how to fix it. What happens is there's one more part that we have to go back there, and we have to enable the captcha for that. So let's go on the back end, global configurations. Alright, here it is. default capture. Select that. Save and close. Alright, now let's see. Alright, so still not showing the captcha. So go to extensions, plugin manager. And you can type captcha there. And once you pull it up. Alright, so this is the part that you have to put it in order for it to show on the front end. So once you've put it on the Jomsocial and you enable on the global configurations, then you want to come back here. So I am going to open up another browser. So I can copy what I've already put there. So I'm just going to go to Jomsocial. So here's the recaptcha that I set up before for Google. There's the private, sorry, the public, then there's the private. Save and close. So now let's say join now. And also you notice at the very bottom here, it has the sign in with Facebook. This shows up because I installed the Facebook API. So you want to make sure that if you put in the right thing, then when someone clicks on it, it's going to ask them, the app that I created was the Joomla Social. If you get this message, then everything is okay. But if you don't get this message, then everything, you have to make sure that you put in the right numbers in there. If not, it's not going to work. Alright, so once a person has, gone through the first stage, then this is where they can select the profiles that were created before. The account type 1, account type 2, account type 3. Now this one is letting them know that this particular account requires approval. So I'm just going to click on account type 1 and go to next. And then based on what was selected, let me go back on the back end so you can see. For the account type 1, all the information that we required was just the gender, birth date, and about me. That's what it's asking for up here. I'm just going to put in something here. Alright, just make this is about me. And they can also set their settings, do the owners be public, site members, friends only, or me. And once they've set that, click on register. They get the opportunity to put in the avatar. They can change. Upload. Or they can also skip that. Alright, went through, click on next. Alright, the account has been created and an activation link has been sent to their email. So back home, and once they get that email, once they activate their account, then they can be able to log in and have access to the site.